central banks move to tax and track your every purchase, your every move with digital money. Did you see this coming? 'Cause I did, which is why I've been warning you about it for years now. Well, the news is tightening, and it's time for you to start making some imperative decisions to take back control of your privacy, your security, and your wealth. Tracking NSO, which is a corporation, NSO Group's Pegasus spyware to operations in 45 countries, so very widespread. Now, Pegasus is malware that infects iPhones and Android devices to enable operations of the tool to extract messages, photos, emails, record calls, and secretly activate microphones. So this kind of gives you a scale of how broadly this software, or spyware is really a more accurate name, is spread. And remember, they don't do anything other than spyware. I feel like we live in a real space. I mean, I'm real. If you pinch me, I'm going to say, ow, right? But yet, if everything we hold is right here, how vulnerable are we? That makes having physical gold and physical silver really outside of the system, at least financially. It helps you be safer. Do you really think your phone is never going to be hacked? Do you really think that they're only going to use this for good? And only with your permission? If they can get away with it, I don't think so. And you know, we're transitioning to a programmable money. You know, you have to ask yourself, do you trust these people that have gotten us into this mess? These people that have destroyed the economy, maybe your economy. I hope that's not true. Because I don't. That's why our forefathers said gold and silver legal tender. The end of privacy, central banks plan to launch digital coins. They're going to tell you they're going to give you the privacy, but you aren't even going to know. You aren't even going to know. I want to know. So, you know, it's pretty obvious to the world that they're moving us into a programmable money that takes away our choices, that takes away our privacy. I'm old enough to value my privacy. I hope everybody out there values their privacy. And actually, that is the pushback that they're getting. About 70% of people in the US and in Europe state that the problem that they have with central bank digital currencies is the privacy issue. Thank goodness. But I don't know that that's going to completely stop them. And, you know, you guys know I talk about the Bank for International Settlements money flower all the time. But I want to show you this because of money, you want it to be widely accessible, so universally accepted and peer-to-peer, usable wherever you are. And frankly, there's only this. This is commodity money. It's physical gold, physical silver, lots of forms, but it's physical. That is truly outside of central bank control. You have to ask yourself where you feel most comfortable. Obviously, you guys know this is where I feel most comfortable with physical metals, real money, as they're destroying the current system that we're in and transitioning us into this new system. I'm showing you where they categorize gold and silver. And we know the Bank for International Settlements tells us, and although we knew this, but it's nice hearing it from them. What did they say? Gold and silver, well, actually they said gold is the only financial instrument the only one that runs no counterparty risk, that protects you from inflation and protects you from adverse scenarios. And when you hold it in your home, it is outside of government or central bank control. What kind of money do you want? The kind that is fully within their control or the kind that is not? That part is up to you, because frankly, everybody's got to do what they feel comfortable doing. And you really have to ask yourself a key question. What do you want to be holding when the fiat money dies completely? Because right now you can still convert it. But I can't guarantee when you're going to lose that choice. So I strongly encourage you to make these choices while you still can. Because there is a storm that's coming. And you're not going to have any time. I mean, time grows short. You know, look at the insanity. Time grows short. And all they have left is the final destruction of this. That's all they have left. So do you think that they won't? Because they've done it. They've done it your whole life. You think they're suddenly going to stop? They can't stop. They have no choice. But you do at this point. But inflation is an invisible tax on your work and on your wealth. And by design, inflation wages, the average wage, never, ever, 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 ever keeps pace with inflation. So even when they raise those minimum wages to $15 an hour, I want you to stop and think about that. Is that a living wage? Not when you have people making $150,000 a year that qualified for stimulus. And what I see happening, you know, with censorship and who gets to choose what is censored and how it is encouraged to smother people's voices that disagree with one narrative is very, very troubling to me. Just like I felt good about my position, not for a lot of people, but for myself, when in March of 2020, when I could go out into my gardens and I could eat and I could give food away to help people, and toilet paper, give toilet paper away to help people, is the same way that I feel about the gold and the silver. And its importance is growing day by day because the noose is tightening day by day.